Hello. Hopefully everyone's doing well. It's been a while. Going into this week, guys, we have the live schedule, which is consistent to the previous week. The Tuesday 1 p.m. Express class is using the same ID and password as the previous week. That one is on Laurier's platform, guys. The Monday at 9:30, Tuesday 5:45, Wednesday 4:30, Friday 11:45. That's on our platform, on our with our ID, guys. Those are 1 hour classes, so that's been the same. Okay, so hopefully we'll see you guys this week in a virtual class. Last thing I want to mention, that nutrition challenge, we're over that halfway point now. If you did not start that nutrition challenge on your own and you want to start it on your own, do so. It's a great time to get started. There's a couple Q&As. There's a video of that. You can check it out if you have questions. The best time just to start is now, right? So if you did not start, get started, guys. If you are in it and you've been a little up and down, don't worry about it. Just keep going. Have a strong half these last remaining weeks, guys. I'm gonna pass it over to Yash for the workout today.
All right, guys, so we have a chipper style workout here. 0 to 12 minutes, we're gonna try and complete the work on the board here, which is 25 sumo deadlift 5 pulls, 25 push-ups, thrusters, then 50 sit-ups, and we're gonna mirror that, go thrusters, push-ups, and high pulls again to finish off that round. We have 12 minutes to finish one round of this. Then from 12 to 15 minutes, we're gonna rest. If you do finish earlier, you'll have more of a rest. We're gonna repeat that with a 10-minute cap this time, so from 15 to 25, we're gonna do the same amount of work, but this time we're gonna try and keep that intensity a little bit higher to see if we can get the same score as last time, or at least finish the work within that 10 minutes. So the first half, you got 12 minutes, the second half, you have 10 minutes to complete it. And again, if you finish earlier, you get more of a rest. If you don't finish within the 12 minutes, everyone will stop at the 12-minute mark and rest until the 15-minute mark before you restart again. So this is more of a challenge on your pace. You're gonna go at that moderate pace for that first round. That second time you go, you're gonna go moderate fast for that last one to keep that intensity nice and high. These movements are mostly, it should be easy for you. For the push-ups are probably where everyone's gonna be slowed down at, so try to break that up right off the bat. Maybe go sets of 10, sets of 5, whatever that is based on your skill level. The rest of the movements, guys, try to be moving the entire time there. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna pass it over to Eddie for the afterburner.
Okay, that looked like a great workout. We are gonna finish it off with couch stretch. This does not mean sit on the couch. Maybe you've been sitting on the couch too much. Get off the couch to do the couch stretch. I'm going for 3 minutes per side, stretching out those quads and the hip flexors. You might need that specifically after those thrusters that we have in today's workout. Okay, we'll see you next in the warm-up.
Hey guys, we're gonna go over the warm-up now. We're gonna start with 2 minutes of good morning. So this is accumulated. You can do 1 minute, take a rest, do another minute, or you can do 20 seconds, 10-second rest. Just make sure the rest doesn't count. You want 2 minutes in total of this. You can do this with a PVC pipe, nothing heavy. We're really focusing on the hips and that posterior chain. So you're gonna hinge at the hips, keep those knees as straight as you can, and here you're gonna squeeze those glutes to come up. So again, push the hips back. You can have a micro bend in the knees, but keep them as straight as you can. That way you'll feel a stretch in the hamstrings, and then you're gonna squeeze your glutes to come back up. Again, accumulate 2 minutes of that. After you're done with the 2 minutes, we're gonna do 3 rounds of 16 alternating jackknives. You're going to come down to the floor. You're going to come into that nice and hollow position. And we're going to go for 16 alternating jackknives where you bring one leg at a time. Don't let that low back come off the ground. Maintain that nice hollow. Break them out as you have to. Afterwards, you're going to grab an object. You're going to bring it in that nice front rack position. And we're going to go for 8 and 8 alternating front rack lunges. So you're gonna go for 8 in total, and then you're gonna switch the arms, and you're gonna go for 8 more. We're going here for core stability in that front rack position. Don't let the knee pass your ankle. Push through the heel to come back up. When you're done with those, we're gonna go for some Turkish get up with a press, 4 and 4. Again, you want something light here. You're gonna come up into that Turkish sit-up. While you're up here, you're gonna bring that kettlebell or object down and go for a press, and then come back down and repeat for 4 on one side and then 4 on the other side. See you in the workout.
All right, we're here for the movement standards for the workout, guys. 0 to 12 minutes, you're gonna complete all those movements. We're gonna start off with the 25 sumo deadlift high pulls. So you guys can use that object at home, whether it be a kettlebell, dumbbell, or if you have like a broomstick, you can put some weight on, you can try that. Sumo deadlift high pulls, guys, let's go nice wide stance with your feet. Back and chest up nice and tall at the bottom is the biggest thing in this movement. As you're coming up, keep the chest tall. Once you're about to open up those hips, start bending at the elbows and drive that object nice and high. Remember, those elbows should go above those wrists. Make sure the wrists are above the elbows at the top of the movement. Next movement, guys, 25 push-ups. Make sure you guys break this up in the workout. Push-ups again. Make sure those elbows stay nice and close to the body the entire time, even on the way up. If you're doing it off the knees, same thing applies. Make sure that core is nice and tight, so I'm not bending at the hips, not back here. I want to keep everything nice and straight as I come down. Keep that in mind whether you're doing it off the knees or the toes. Once you're done those push-ups, you're going into those thrusters. Since it's an odd amount, let's try to use just one object for those thrusters. So we're going to hold that in the front rack position. We're going to come down, again, nice and controlled, just like that sumo deadlift. Coming down with control on the way up. Be explosive with the hips and drive that object straight overhead. Make sure, again, with that squat on the way down, we're staying tall with those elbows, making sure they don't drop at the bottom. Break this up again in the workout, go 15 and then 10. Again, you probably want to go about a weight with 75 pounds, 55 pounds for the ladies here. Don't go too heavy, you want to keep it moving. Last movement, sit-ups. Again, guys, if you have an ab mat, great, you can use one, or if you want to roll up a sweater or a t-shirt to use as an object underneath your lower lumbar, this will allow you to open up that range of motion a little bit more in your sit-up. So again, with those sit-ups, guys, what I want to see, all the way back, chest, or the shoulders touch the floor, hands can touch the floor on the way up. Remember, those shoulders should at least make it to the hip crease. So if you imagine a hip line with that hip crease going straight up, they should be in the same line as that shoulder on the way up. I don't want you guys to be back here finishing your sit-up. I want you to be all the way through with your back and chest up nice and tall. So again, one more rep here, coming up, really tall, passing that hip plane. Again, once you're done those sit-ups, guys, you're gonna go back to those thrusters, push-ups, and then finish off those sumo deadlift high pulls. Remember, the second time you do it, you're gonna have less time, so your intensity is gonna be a little bit higher. Enjoy the workout. We'll see you guys in the afterburner.
Okay, welcome everybody. Hope that workout was good. Hopefully you picked yourself up off the floor by now. So today's afterburn, we're going for a couch stretch. One of my favorite stretches, really good for targeting the hip flexor, also feeling it into the quad sometimes as well. I'm gonna show you guys just 3 progressions for today on the couch stretch. There's different ways you can do this one. I'm gonna show you the 3 that I like to go with because you'll know it's very obvious if you're progressing, if you're getting a little bit more mobility in those hips. So the first progression is you're just gonna start off with your knee butted up against the wall and the floor. From here, your other leg is on its knee. You can bring it out to the side more if you want, forward, play around a bit. More importantly, I'm thinking of pushing my hip down towards that floor, keeping my rib cage in. So if I'm overarching my back here, I'm gonna miss completely the point of feeling that stretch. It's not gonna really work. So I'm gonna get that rib cage down, squeeze my butt on that back leg, and push my hip to the floor. If I'm feeling pretty good of a stretch here, I can just hold it here. If I'm not feeling too much of a stretch, the next progression is to bring the other foot forward. Notice how I'm flat on my foot, on my heel. My shin is on a slight forward angle. That's where you want to be. From here, again, I'm going to think about rib cage down, and then I'm going to push my hip in towards that floor, keeping that core really tensioned up, squeezing my butt on that back leg. For myself, I can really feel a good stretch here. This is probably where I would stay for a little while.
If you guys still feel like you can take a little bit more on, you can grab a table or a chair or a med ball and you can actually prop yourself up. Again, rib cage down, squeezing my butt, pushing my hip forward, and I'm just holding that position. Notice how my knee is still butted in the corner of that wall. I notice with a lot of our classes here, guys, the tendency is to kind of let that knee slide away from the wall as you go into that stretch. That will change the stretch a little bit. For today, I want to challenge you guys to make sure your knee is staying up against that wall. Play with the first progression, then the second, then the third as you see fit. 3 minutes per side. Don't be afraid to get a little bit uncomfortable here today.